fizikal, mental lah. Banyaknya lemah. Lagipun mereka dah ada pengalaman banyak, experience dalam tournament-tournament. Dia yang kira paling otai lah. Dah lama juga dia main dalam tournament ni. Tu yang susah. Memang dia kena ada, and dia kena ada kawal game. Kalau dia ada dalam game tu, dia akan kawal game, lead game.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to PUBG Mobile Professional League 2020. I'm Chuchu, and that is Sir Cloud. There you go. That is Sir Cloud. And this is brought to you by Tencent Games, PUBG Corporation, just also like Spain Quantum Studios. You guys are watching this live on Facebook Gaming. Yay! home, our own bedroom, and whatever you guys at, just stay there and don't go anywhere. But yep, we just move ourselves to the second game, which is gonna be very soon. But talking about the first game, predictions about the teams. Okay, my biggest prediction for you, Cloud. I know this is kind of a spiciness or whatever comment you guys, I know you guys probably gonna bash me about this, but do you think there will be any Singaporean teams qualifying themselves to the grand finals?
Wow. Okay. We'll need to take a look at the standing charts again on the numbers, but I do think that yes, I do think that there will be at least one. Probably they can make it through. So hopefully one, because I do see that Impunity, they played game one really well, got themselves in the 4th place so far. So hopefully they can actually make a breakthrough. This is the final week for them to rack up the points, not only placement points, but they need to get the kill points on the board as well. Wherever they could grab points, this is the moment to do it, because to break into the top 16 at least towards the end there, it's going to be really close. So a lot of teams eyeing that spot now. Yeah, I think the top maybe the first few, maybe top 3, top 4, top 5, they've sort of secured themselves. It's more of them just getting that first spot, but then now a lot of eyes onto the 3rd page on the overall standing. So yeah, I think it's still up for grabs there.
Okay, we're gonna have to wait and see, because this will be the final week for the PUBG Mobile Professional League. We're looking at first game being taken by none other than Resurgence. Got themselves a really delicious and really fat chicken dinner at that. They got themselves played quite well in Miramar. It's only the first game. We still have so many games, which is gonna be Erangel for the next one. Oh, Dad, he has his cat on his own too. What's his name? Is it her or his she or he?
This is a boy. He's very naughty. He's tiki. So one thing about him is that whenever I have fried chicken at home, he's the one who's going to steal it. So I can't leave my fried chicken alone with him.
So make sure you guys don't go to a house, the Cloud's house with a fried chicken, or it'll be stolen by his cat there. And it's kind of a really docile cat there. He's not moving at all, in the same color as his shirt. And my cat is a he as well, in case you guys think it's a she. It's not, okay? But yep, there you go. The castles with the cats when you're casting from home. Hopefully you guys are staying safe and comfortable in your own home as well. But we'll have to go back into the game now. What will happen if none of the Singaporean teams actually not get themselves in the qualifiers, or throughout these qualifiers, this league? Because apparently they have a lot to catch up on. We do know the top 16 teams are really having a battle, especially those in the second page. I can say that most of those in overall standing in the second page were actually having themselves a really a close gap between the teams. Probably some of them will even have a tie at that.
Yeah, probably even a tie as well. So the kills will matter a lot, really, when it comes to breaking up the team. So it's going to be really interesting throughout this week. As well, it's just the first game, and we've seen that Resurgence, who first week they weren't doing so much, they rise up on the ashes. On week 2, they continue on their momentum here. Will we see some of these teams as well continue on their momentum throughout this week? We do see that Impunity got their first chicken dinner during week 2 as well. Will they continue on the momentum? To me, yes, they have been doing it, because 4th place isn't so bad, really, and they got the number of kills. They've been fending off other teams as well. So, well, they are knocking on the doors, definitely. Now it's all up to the other teams as well. FV Unbeatable as well. They are starting to come back. They're doing fairly well as well in the first game. So I think this is the week of where we will see again a continuous performance from those teams who weren't doing so well, and week 1 starting to come up to the occasion.
How about H2O? I just have to hit the nerve, man.
Yeah.
I just have to hit it. Even though you fall apart from me right now. But yeah, speaking of H2O, they are not doing quite well in the last game.
Yeah, not at all. But of course, we will see in this game, are they going to rise up to the occasion again? This is again, we are back to the classical Erangel, ladies and gentlemen. Match number 2, official match number 2 for today, featuring our players, Zali, Iron Pro, Trix, Nitty, as well as eye shots. Just look at this. Everyone has gotten themselves a chicken dinner on the board. Of course, Trixnity with 7, eye shots with 8, I am Pro 4, Zully with 3 for their teams, but they are fairly even here, as we can see on the stats in terms of total damage as well as total kills. Everyone's really close to each other. This is competition here.
And there's a real competition there is, but look at this map, which is more important right now. We're looking at coming up from the northeast of the map down into the southern side of Sonoska military base. We do know when it comes to the military base, there are some teams that are really happy when it comes to this kind of drop. A bigger question, sometimes the circle just gonna defy how this flight path will be. It'll be a total reverse of this flight path. Can they actually land themselves on right on top of a circle? I do hear some couple of gunshots already in the game, but we have to wait and see who already engaged. Bapak around Milton Power again. And Tara, we are looking at Lipovka. There's also Sonovska military base with Divinity. Team NoRecoil will apparently occupy Ferry Pier. Bigetron still Nova, like I said. I didn't jinx it. It's just how the circle works. Right up on shooting range. If there's Yoodo gang, they're probably going to be happy about it. But Rose Esports Syndicate is just next to Yoodo gang now, because they are the one that like to drop around 70, and they will be happy about that.
And just look at this. On the military base side, of course, BTR's favorite spot at the same time. FV Unbeatable as well as DivinityEsports in the same island as well. So 3 teams actually in the military base island. So it will be very interesting to see how will they fend off each other, because definitely they will meet each other on the Death Bridge. It's just a matter of what's the timing. Will they make the rotation? Will they make the rotation early because the circle is way far north, or will they wait out and just try to make their way in? But it looks like Team NoRecoil takes the first knockdown onto Impact. Impact is outside all alone. Crucifer tries to save Impact with the vehicle. Will he go for the save there? Loyu does have eyes onto Lucifer, though continues on to loot because he does not have anything else besides his weapon. Impact looks like he's left all alone there. Oh no, not gonna look good for Impact. Impact may be the first one to go, but then Juggernaut may come for the save here. Juggernaut just passing by, so everyone's just leaving Impact alone. It's like, Impact, help me guys, help me. Sorry Impact, we're gonna leave you. Bye. And Loyu is gonna finish up the job for sure.
There you go. A little bit of a dramatic moment. Cloud coming up as your producer and director right now. I don't know what is that movie, but we have to wait and see. But Team NoRecoil is better to have a gun rather than having the gears, because you know the gun that gonna win you instead of the gears or equipment there. Crucifer have nothing on him. We're gonna wait and see for the team who will actually cam bridge around Jogo. The one that actually dropped by Jogopol really is in a very good spot, because chances are the circle ended up there somewhere. Also, maybe around Rosa. Do you know Rosa? One of the places that the circle like to favor most. Bapak, I have to go through so many teams in between. Resurgence there, Traitor, WoW, HTO. There's also Axis in between. Bigetron, FV Unbeatable. I gotta have to say that FV dropping around Sanhok military base is really unusual.
Yeah, it's really unusual. We haven't seen them doing that really. So it looks like they're going to share the same island as BTR, but then again, they need to get through Team NoRecoil, who's bridge camping at around the area. Same goes for Traitor Esports as well, having BTR nearby with them. But of course, Bapak with their signature area around Malta Power, that is normal. Pachinki, no one is actually challenging Pachinki in an actual game. We have yet to really see that yet. But it looks like a lot of other teams, they need to make their way in the middle of the circle soon as possible, because there will be bridges all over that they need to get to, depending where the circle later will end. If Choo predicts that Rashawk may be one of them, it's still okay. There's a good amount of water there. Well, you know I love water. Jogopol, if it ends up there, then there will be a death bridge that a lot of teams will need to go through. So what do you do now? Do you make the move early or later? These are decisions, big decisions that the teams need to make.
Yeah, I think shooting range is one of the spots that they should highlight for these teams, because you do know that shooting range is one of the famous spot as well, and the terrains are really giving a lot of advantage for those who are actually rotating in quite early. But back to Bigetron around Nova Remnoya, we're looking at Rocky just trying to find himself a good loot here. He doesn't have any helmet on, but apparently they won't be contending with any other teams for now. But as we speak, there will be some teams coming up from the rest of the round Pochinki. We do want to know if there's anybody actually try to contest Pochinki out of Team Secret's end. I don't think so just now, right? Nobody wants to actually take up the challenge or risking their final week just to make sure that they can fight Team Secret at their own base.
Yeah, no one at all. But then again, talking about no one, looks like Jojo has no one with it. But oh, what was he doing there? Firstly, he's all alone. His angle was not good. April gets an easy shot onto Jojo, gets that free kill onto his point chart. Oh my goodness. I wasn't sure what Jojo was actually doing there. Angle wasn't good. Showing himself by the window. He could have at least went to the second floor and all alone at the same time. So I'm not sure what sort of communication they have there. Probably
Maybe he was the scout of the team. He kind of get the gist of the idea. There's one more team here, but he's not sure which part of that vicinity, of that building, of any part of a compartment that they are actually staying at. And maybe they caught him by surprise there. There was a free kill done by Team Net Brotherhood, if I'm not mistaken, yes. Now Rose Syndicate here, they are lacking one man. They lost not just one man, two men here. A lot of casualty on the side of Rose Esports. Syndicate is still in the first phase of a circle. Traitor, on the other hand, are having a great time not having contested a vicinity or a compound for now. Bigetron trying to migrate himself for Nova up towards the southern side of a map into the mainland here, taking on the east side of the bridge. So they will actually not being bridge camp whatsoever, and I think it won't be a problem for them for now, because Milta, yeah, we do have Bapak around there, but Bigetron will have to pass through many teams actually if they're going straight from the south. If they go a little bit on the west, going through Pochinki, it will be another problem. So you have to pick either Bapak or you want to fight against Team Secret or Team Bigetron here.
Yeah, so it's all those decisions. But of course, Traitor, they were there earlier, but then again, they left that vicinity, not bridge camping anymore. FV Unbeatable at the same time. Looks like they're making their way across with vehicles all around. They're making these early rotations, trying to get into the circle as close as possible, because you know that you don't want to get into the circle later, because if that circle happens to be in a awkward position, it's either swimming for you guys or it's the death bridge. So you don't want any of those. So I guess in this map, looking at the circle condition, it's best to be on the northern side of the peninsula. That will be the best one. But look at this, H2O, they are just camping out this compound to themselves again, hoping to not be the first team to be eliminated, just like their previous matchup. They are still 16 teams here, ladies and gentlemen, so everyone will still hang on to their spot.
Yeah, it's still one of Cloud's favorite team. We're talking about the Singaporeans, still haven't landed themselves any chicken except for Impunity Kage. Tara on the side repositioned themselves at the side of the circle, right at the edge of it. There will be bridge camp. They will be camping this one out against Bigetron, and the rest of Tara will be joining out a little bit late. But Bapak are here coming up very late into the circle, taking the blue as well, seeing this for Divinity. And Savini on top of that is a really smack middle. Rosehawk is there still. So like we said, shooting range Savini as well as Rosehawk is really in the middle of a circle. We have no clue where the circle migrates for the next one, but everybody have to gamble this one out. Team Secret coming up from the edge of a circle here from a little bit on southwest side. They're gonna have to go through Dingoz axis. There's a couple of more teams there, more than 2 teams. If I'm not mistaken, there are 4 teams right in the side of Team Secret. But Bigetron tried to climb themselves straight onto the terrain with a higher ground advantage, trying to play on their side.
Yep, and Traitor Esports as well, they have gotten themselves in the middle of the circle at this point. But look at this, BTR, they do know someone's on the other side. Tara, looks like they have 2 angles here covered, but BTR, they do have the terrain to their advantage. We do know how good BTR is at using terrain. Then now looks like Kaya's taking a couple of shots from X-Arm here. X-Arm has eyes all alone. He's being the scout here for his teammates at this point. Axis waiting on the grenade. Oman, we toss it out to Rectify. Rectify now. Oh, nades out, but looks like did not hit onto Rectify. Rectify still hang on to that top floor of his building while his teammates are on the other side. Looks like everyone's just playing this really safely. Rectify just having a look out there, but no real engagements happening soon.
Yeah, Rectify is rectifying there. We can see he's with the micro trying to play as a sniper, maybe, but I don't know if that's gonna work. But for now, he's kind of playing at the walls here. X is trying to find Rectify. He saw him. Got a little bit late. Oh, flies Rectify. Shake making sure with the mini 14 to finish his life off at that. And I know it's a really heart-throbbing moment for Rectify. The rest of Impunity just gonna have to migrate. That's a really interesting spray on that vehicle, by the way. I really love that color. It's really vibrant. But back to the game, Impunity, Yoodo Jelly, and the rest of them. It's only 2 people left, Vex and Yoodo Jelly. There's only left 4 of them. They're trying to play it safe this.
Yeah, a little bit of bridge camping happening here, but looks like switching over to FV Unbeatable. They are again nearby. H2. Oh, H2 is just down there. Okay, though. Are you going to go for it with your teammates right there? But on the other side, we do see here, Bigetron is on top of the hill. So there are 3 teams in nearby each other. Team Secret now looks like they're having a siege together with Dingoz. Dingoz now may moving on to Team Secret. Now from afar there, where they want to try and take out this compound. Yuhai is in the house all alone while his teammates are on the outside. Nug has eyes on the Yuhai. Does know that Yuhai is there, but then again, looks like Team Secret is still holding on to this compound. Will they leave this area, because they do have vehicles to get away if they need to, but they are still within the circle? Eye shots, looks like he's been taking a couple of shots there. And yep, looks like Dingoz, they are just locking Team Secret in and no third party happening for now.
Yeah, there goes the circle. It's really deceiving right on the southern side of shooting range and just into the west side of Rosshawk. In the middle of that, we talked about this and I got it quite on point, but Crucifer, what happened to him? Apparently he dropped from his vehicle and hopefully he's gonna be a-okay. But Dingoz did try to migrate and will bomb into Team Secret. They are playing the hills here. Will they taken up the challenge for Dingoz? Because we do know Maisel is hesitant for a moment. Nat Brotherhood on the other end being charged right by Team Secret. I think they heard it for Dingoz there. Team Secret managed to get Nat 1 down, while Esports on the other end trying to take FB Unbeatable. Net Atai have to spray it out with, if I'm not mistaken, there was Eye inside just now. He was taking up the challenge with not much attachment on his assault rifle. That's a bold move coming out from Atai and trying to smoke it up and making sure that he can pick Samzi off from his knees and up to his feet. Eye shots on the other end with a sniping. Oh, try to get Dingoz nukes on that side. They are being sandwiched. Quite a sticky situation for Team Secret right now.
Yeah, it's gonna be it's not looking good for Team Secret because there are a lot of teams around them. iShots do know that there's one across the hill, so they need to keep their eyes onto their opponents. But then again, it's just too many angles for them to cover. And at the same time, looks like the smoke is going out. It does go out, and they do get the save there. They will get on to another location. Net Brotherhood will not engage in this fight because it's just too risky. Too many teams there. You don't want to get third party, especially. And I'm talking about third party. Looks like Mesa is going in onto the fight onto iShots. iShots is all alone there. And now the rest of Dingoz is going in. Yuhai is on the other side. The grenade will go up from Yuhai. Now Yuhai is spraying out the shots, but it does connect a little bit, but not good enough. Does not knock out anyone yet. And see that Maisel looks like, oh, grenade onto Nak. Oh my goodness, that was not a good grenade there. Mason now, he is low on health. A GG now has been knocked down. San as well needs to pop out the energy drink, but then again, looks like Team Secret, they are defending this. They are trying to get over Dingoz. Dingoz now is in trouble. San now will be taken out. A GG as well. And Team Secret managed to defend their location.
Oh my Dingoz, that was a fail flush coming out straight in the face and be rejected directly by Team Secret. That's really hurtful to take that as swallowing it up, and you have to face yourself that you're on the sixth place in overall, but H2O on the other end try to take up a challenge against Traitor. One nade toss, and the second one will be tossed here. YKV is cooking it in. And there you go, a very long cook nade coming up, and a micro Uzi in his hand. YKV try to rotate the other way around, trying to just get into the building from next to his teammates here. YKV trying to get the visualization of small hearts, but at the same time, Traitor to knock down here. Asta is the only person left still holding on this fortress. Ninja will be the next one. YKV trying to get the rest of the team. They try to wipe out for Traitor. YKV still playing very, denying the point by Asta. Ninja is falling down, but YKV managed to get finally on Traitor's side, but they are denying 1 point. It was a smart move coming out from Asta and Ninja just now, making sure they're not giving more points to Team H2O, who trying to wipe out, which managed to get a flush at that.
Well, Micro Uzi for the win, ladies and gentlemen. It's just doing the business over and over again. But now, switching over to Bapak, looks like they are just passing by here, not stopping, but they have an open roof vehicle. And this is not good if you want to pass by just like that. It's not going to be easy. You may take a couple of shots there. Bapak now trying to make that rotation. They need to get into the circle at the same time. So, wow. Looks like the shots do go out from Hydra from the other side, taking out Arpac. And now Hydra have eyes on the other side. But again, Hydra is taking a couple of shots onto himself as well. He has a vehicle. Oh, half-life now onto Hydra, still making it out. His helmet is now down to half-life. And now FV Unbeatable, they're on the other side. They may come and bump into BTR. FV, they are trying to make that location. They need to get into the circle at the same time. Looks like Bapak Bart has been knocked down by ice shots. And now FV making their way into the circle safely, not going to bump into anyone else.
Hopefully, because for now we're looking at they are quite unsure where they want to rotate. Look at that, zigzag all the way. But Bowman try to make sure nobody land any shots on him, making sure that they are marking their territories right, trying to bait the shots coming out from any kind of an angle. But apparently nobody trying to engage with them. Kagura on the other hand, trying to get the visualization, turning them down against Net Brotherhood. We do know how good when it comes to Net Brotherhood. All composition when it comes to a wall, but Lancy taking up by surprise from Kagura at the back. Arts is coming up from the front, but there's also Tomo Esports joining in the fight as well. And this is not looking great for H2O. They're trying to pick a fight on that Brotherhood, but taken out by surprise and didn't see that one coming. Didn't expect there's another team coming out so soon. Team Secret is just across the map. There's also another team, Tara Esport, across them too. And now H2O just dig themselves a big grave to lie themselves in.
Oh, you need to expect the unexpected in such tournaments, such high pressure tournament, and it's now getting really colorful on the minimap. As we can see here, Kagura have eyes on Tonewao Esports. Kagura tries to get that shot on, but then again, looks like he will retreat back, try to find another location because they are really out in the open right now. It's just not a good location if you want to take those shots and reveal yourself. But look, moving over to Team Secret, Axis as well as Resurgence, they are in the same vicinity at this point. Team Secret still holding on to the same compound that they have done so well earlier, but Axis, they are smack in the middle between these two big teams. It's not a good position to be in. Biu with the grenade goes out. Oh, connects nicely onto Appy, and now Biu will keep his eyes on the teams, but it looks like Bapak, they are just across the hill there. Eye shots taking his high ground position on top of the roof, being that sniper that he actually is. And now the circle will favor Tara because they are in the middle. Team Secret, Resurgence, Team NoRecoil, they need to make a move.
Oh, can they make the right move? That's a bigger question, because the moment you rotate a little bit wrong on the direction, you're going to face another team. They're already waiting for them to take the advantage on. But Ned managed to get Kagura down. Team Secret, on the other hand, already tunneling themselves a lot. Teams Bapak coming out from the front, and Ned as well. H2O YKB trying to save his friend here. Kagura being knocked down quite for some time now, but they won't finish him off. Samzy trying coming up from the sides, trying to play a proning game, but they are going, advancing, coping this fight very slowly and composedly calm. making sure they come all the time. And Samzy trying to throw another nade there. Axis managed to get one down for Resurgence. At the same time, Luxy tried to advance towards H2O. They also have Tonewall Esport on their breathing down their neck here. And Team Secret on their left side. They don't want to be too occupied and too focused on one direction because there's so many teams coming out from multiple angles here.
Yeah, multiple angles indeed, and H2O is right in the middle of everyone. And it looks like Kaya will go out. YKV being the last surviving member for his team. At this point, can he hold on to position points at least? This will be a question. But looks like April looks like he made a couple of shots, and at the same time, he's taking on shots as well. The smoke does protect him, but then again, looks like they will finish off their opponents behind them. But then again, they cannot relax because they have other teams lurking onto them. And at the same time, they need to reload, reset themselves because the circle will close in. That means the other team will move in as well. BTR, Luxy just behind the vehicle. I'm not sure if they do know that he's there, but Low Yu from Team NoRecoil is getting into the circle. The smokes do pop out, and now they will try to hold on to the positions. Right now, down to top 13 teams here. Vex for Impunity goes down. At the same time, we do see Insomnus. Looks like he's in a bit of a trouble there. Juggernaut just behind him. Insomnus not in a good position as well. Tara, they are in the circle, and they do have a little bit of a terrain there to play with if they want to. But then again, making there is not going to be easy because lots of open areas. Smokes. Hopefully they save a lot of smokes here because this will be that grenade onto Bapak on the right side of the map at this point. Beautiful indeed. Now Bapak not in a confident position as well.
Yeah, but right now I'm looking at small boy. He's really small in the middle there. I don't want to be him right now. He tries to stay small as much as possible. Don't want to attract too much attention. You high on the other end, already talking about nades coming up with a smoke at that. He wants to advance and take the opportunity to advance right on his crosshair. It's Loyal Team NoRecoil. We do know they kind of really aggressive and really know how to cope with the team fight, but sometimes they are too focused that they forgot there's another team coming up from the sides or very focused, and they got actually attention, full attention on their what's in front. You forgot their flanks there. And Stewart on the other hand trying to get on the side of U-High. They are giving a lot of pressure on the side of Team NoRecoil. But the DP28 trying to just smoke it off away. Stewart 9K really tossing a lot of the utilities here. I don't know if it's really worthwhile to have this much utility. And Stewart straight when he tried to bring that energy pathway and punish himself that quite hard. Marta spraying themselves on the Team NoRecoil. Now they got punished, and that tap on Matoy will not hit anybody for now, but will be soon enough if they overstate themselves too much for Team NoRecoil here.
Oh man, Matoy, where did you come from? No eyes were on you. Get that shot from the side. That was a beautiful play by Matoy. Now the grenades do go out from Matoy together with the smokes as well. Painkillers will be taken out because this will be the final few circles. We are now down to 11 teams here, ladies and gentlemen. Tara, Proyecto X, Lyrian has eyes on net. Brotherhood on the other side. The grenade do go out. And now we do see here Samzy is in a little bit of trouble together with his teammates. They do only have the smokes there. But again, Luxy has been knocked down together with April as well. Looks like Tara, they are winning that fight together with Net. And now Lyrian on the other side, Axis taking on a shot there. Appy will go knocked down on his knees there. And now Yuhai taking on Oman from the other side as well. Oh, looks like Team Secret. They only have the smokes to protect them. They don't have anything else. And look at this. The troll airdrop in the middle of this couple of teams at the ledge at the same time. Going there is just exposing yourself. Down to 9 teams, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, top 10. We're looking at top 9 now. Fateh Syndicate from Rose Esports. Syndicate is the sole survivor for the team. He's playing is really at the edge of every Unbeatable also marching in the same direction here. Bapak on the other hand trying to walk themselves on top of this, but Tara holding this ground right on the middle of the safe zone or safe circle here. Bapak trying to rotate a longer way, but Team Secret can see everybody else as well. Rose Esport will not be slipped out from bot's view, and now it's a fish eating a bigger fish and a bigger fish eating a smaller one, and now everybody just eat each other out, and they are throwing themselves whatever they have on the side of utility wise. Net Brotherhood is trying to advance towards Tara. Bigetron trying to climb that hill, which is so hard, but Tara taken down by Luxy. That Luxy taken down by Tara, sorry. And apparently they are forcing everybody to get into this center of the circle. But I do want to know if anybody try to explode this Dacia anytime soon, because if they do, Team Secret will be in a huge problem.
Team Secret only now has Yohai as well as Matoy. It's almost like the father and son fight out at this moment, ladies and gentlemen. And now we do see here that Tara looks like they try to get a good position. They still maintain all 4 of their team members. The vehicle does explode in front of Lilian, taking a little bit of damage there, but no knocks. And now Tara, they still maintain all 4 of their team members. Matoy is being pinned down behind the vehicle. Lynx will try to find a good angle there. They are somewhat in the circle, but again, FV, Barman, looks like he's all alone at the edge there. The moment he shows himself, anyone can take him out. Fateh is on one side, BTR is on his left side, right in front of his Bapak. They still have 4 team members in the squad at this moment. 6 now. It's low though. Team Secret still hanging on, but that circle will pressure all the teams to meet each other. 6 now. It's been taken out by Matoy beautifully from one angle, and now they are down to 3 team members for Bapak.
I don't know, that's a wise choice for Matoy. He just exposed himself way too much. Apparently already see him. That's the rest of Team Secret. Placed himself in 6th placement. We're down to top 5 now. Lynx with the DP28. Just make sure that he reloads it. Jenny, on the other hand, shredded half of his helmet there. Couple more shots will just shred it away. Without any helmet, it's going to be a tough point. But then at the same time, Jenny already got himself a kill. So that's a really handy one to actually play at the last circle here. We're looking at 7th phase now. Already going into 2 more phases. There will be no more circles left. Trix needs to try to reload and replenish himself with whatever they have left around the box that already died beforehand. FV Unbeatable, where are they? Are they still in the game? I do see Tara on the left side of Bapak. Trix, I think I see one person for FV. There you go. We have Bowman on that one sole survivor of FV right now. He's trying to crawl himself so hard, making sure nobody notices and don't want to attract too much attention on his side. Bapak and Tara are actually holding the higher ground here, and Bigetron are playing at the cliff of the hill. Bapak Trix try to rotate the other way on. Lirin will get discovered at this rate, and Bapak try to hold the ground as long as they can. They are having the higher ground, not much of a higher ground we say, but they do have a couple of covers of trees here. Jenny being knocked out by Lyrian, and there you go. Lyrian is not being discovered whatsoever yet. We're waiting for Bapak to return the punishment to his Tara side.
All for FB. It's only Bama all alone, but he does not have anything. Oh, but talking about Bama, Caster's Curse again. The moment I mentioned him, he's taken out off this game, and now we're down to top 3. 9 alive here. Rocky being knocked down by Arm on one side. Papa will need to go for the save onto one of his team members. Jenny there has been knocked out, but again, Lyrian and Lynx as well have eyes onto the side of Jenny, and now Tara looks like they will make a move onto the side of Hydra. Hydra is in trouble. You know that Hydra is there. Hydra sees you. Who sees you then? Hydra gets a knockdown, but then again, the revenge comes in from knocking out Hydra, taking it out with Lynx at the same time. Looks like he's been knocked out together with Lyrian behind the tree. Now we're down to top 2 here, ladies and gentlemen. This may be the moment there, and now the siege do go in there by the side of Bapak, and they will take down 2 with them. We are now down to 4 players, 2 teams. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment of truth.
2v2, Bapak have the higher ground and do have the trees to work with. Bart, on the other hand, really low. He doesn't have any or anything to heal up. He do have one small death box in front of him, probably 2. He needs his first aid kit. He got a couple of them, and that box is really a saving grace for the side of Bapak there.
Yes, that may be the saving grace, and that may bring them the chicken dinner. But now both teams, they are locked down with each other. This is now a Mexican standoff here. It's 2 against 2. Their utilities are fairly equal at this point. It is just now down to who will make the first move, and the circle will favor who at this point. At the same time, we do see here coverage for both teams. They are quite equal as well. But then again, on the side of Bapak, they do have a couple of trees there with a couple of shadows to play with if they want to play with the visuals. But again, Bart, we do see here Bart and Trix. They are trying to get that flank on Trix, especially right in front. Macy, Muffin, they're just right in front of them. Oh my god, this is getting so cringy. Can you see them? Oh my god, Trix, Bart. Oh my god.
But back to Tara. They are trying to play it very silent, but there you go. It breaks the silence. Out. Now Trix knocked down, and now Arms trying to advance it. But there goes. Tara managed to get himself a whole patience of chicken dinner in their hands. Finally, a good game done by two teams there. Tara Esports as well. Bapak, it was a nice game by both of the teams. They are playing it very calmly and very professional, if you ask me, and that paid them on one for Tara, who happens to be very patient till the last minute. They're waiting for Bapak to actually open up an engagement first, and that cost them the whole life for Bapak just now. But it was a nice game, and congratulations for Tara Esports managed to get themselves one winner for today as well. It's just the second game of the day. We still have 4 more games incoming.
Yeah, patience is virtue, definitely. And it's nice to see actually Tara getting this chicken dinner, because they are one of those teams who don't often get chicken dinners as well. So it's nice to see them actually getting one. If I'm not mistaken, they were on page 2 from the previous game. So this may move them up to page 1. We'll see the standings shortly. But then again, that was a really good play. But I also must point out that FV, we did see FV, they still maintain their placement points from that previous game, so they played really, really well as well. So it's been 2 games now that FV, I would say that yes, they were not mentioned that much because we didn't see them get the chicken dinner yet, but in terms of their play style, how they've been performing, getting those standings, they have been doing it. So FB has been quite consistent 2 games in a row. H2O on the other hand, looks like to me they've done way better than game 1. We did see YKB actually holding on for position points for his team towards the end there. In fact, he get a couple of kills, if I'm not mistaken, from that previous game as well. So that it's probably going to look good for them on the board. So hopefully they can. Is it enough to get onto page 1? Maybe not yet, but at least there's a trend of actually doing better and better.
That's quite true, and this is the last week we're talking about. So maybe most of the team will play a little more safe and make sure that they have themselves a good placement points, because if you're being consistent, you might just slot yourself in the top 16 there. And we're talking about top 16, and that's not much of a big gap between the second to the third page. If you're comparing to the first to the third page, maybe that's a big difference, but when it comes to page by page, probably not so much. But back to the game just now, it was a really, really good match coming up from most of the teams that we're talking about Bapak as well as team Tara Esports. And just now we have, in case you guys haven't noticed, the first game being won by Resurgence, and I do know most of you guys are asking for BM stream, and I give you a little bit of hint here. If you go and find it on the box for Facebook search, just type PMPL and then put a space MY. That's where you get the Malay one. Okay, it's pretty simple. Just PMPL and then put a space MY. You get a Malay feed for that one. If you want an English cast, you just type PMPL on the search box in the Facebook and type EN. It means that one for English. Okay, no more fightings and no more. Just keep it safe, stay home and stay safe, and stay safe in the comment section below as well. We're going to talk about the game, about the highlight, in case you guys missed it just now.
Yeah.
Not yet. We got trolled again. No, there you go. We're going to jump into the highlights. Then the first game was in Miramar, second game was in Erangel, but it was
oh man, this was the Dingoz, and they wanted to take over this farm. They had the preemptive strike, but then again, unfortunately, Team Secret is just too good at defending this location, and this is where H2O actually taking out Traitor Esports becoming the first team to go out of this map. And again, Micro Uzi for the win. Who needs anything else, right?
Well, Micro Uzi for the win, I say, but most games here are not just by Uzi. I say it must be of the judgment call and the skills and rotation from the players, because Tara apparently they have been holding that circle for a very, very long time, and they make sure themselves got smack in the middle of the circle way in early than the rest of the teams, and that making sure that they got replenished themselves. And Bapak, by the way, the moment they trying to re-engage with Tara, they're quite low, and luckily I think it was Bart get himself a nice Matt kit off first aid just now, and making sure he replenished himself, his HP as well as economy wise. But this is the moment of truth. The moment he couldn't stand being so silent, that's where the truth being told. But back to the scoreboard, Resurgence still topping off the charts here, Cloud.
Yes, and Resurgence again still hanging on to the top spot with 45 points. Bigetron, Arrow with 32 points. Team Secret with 30 points team goes with Tara Proyecto X with 30 points. They are challenging Team Secret to go up there. Bapak Esports 24 points. Every Unbeatable 19 points. Miss Rose Syndicate 19 points. And Impunity SG hanging on to the first page with 15 points.
Well, there you go. Quite a decent. I'm happy to Impunity actually making him squeezing itself in the first page here with 9 kills. Quite a lot. I don't see them playing this aggressive for the past 2 weeks throughout the PMPL. We're doing a great kill for Impunity. But Resurgence, Bigetron, Team Secret has been constantly staying at 3rd place now. Proyecto X at 4th place. I'd say it's a pretty big jump just now. Bapak is not today. What happened to them? But we're going to break down on the page 2 here. Now, brother, sister of Tara Esports, make sure they got themselves a 9th placement and 15 points tie with Turn1 Esports, but difference in kills points there. Team NoRecoil on 11th place with 13 points. Dingoz, MZ, and Axis MPX tie at 8 points, 5 kills and 2 kills respectively. Team H2O have more points than Divinity and Traitor Esports, still at the bottom 16 there. 2 points, Divinity Esport 3 points, and Team H2O with 7 points, 5 kills. Quite decent, but they have to have more than this to make sure they got themselves a bit of a hope into the slot of top 16 overall.
Yeah, they definitely need a mix of both placement points as well as kill points. Now moving over to the overall match stats, looks like Voki is leading the charge in terms of kills. Iron Pro comes in second, Voki with 8 kills, Iron Pro with 7, and now Matoy making himself into the overall match stats together with Yuhai with 5 kills each, and Hydra as well, the starman for BTR for the past 2 games. I'd say 5 kills as well. Max kill distance this time not as much as the previous map with 286 distance, but it's still a decent sort of distance, I'd say, looking at the condition of the map as well, being so the terrain's not as wide as big as the previous map as Miramar, I'd say. So with that number, I'd say it's still a good amount of distance that covered there.
But still, Yuhai have to squeeze himself into one of those slots in the last minute, even though he didn't get himself a pretty decent placement. But they did got himself in top 6. If I'm not mistaken, he got himself a top 6 placement there. But it was a nice game overall. Erangel was a very classical map, but still nobody tried to challenge Team Secret in Pochinki.
Yeah, no one throughout the entire tournament besides scrim matches, no one has yet to really challenge Team Secret in Pochinki. So they are still, technically, they are kings of Pochinki just because no one's challenging. Just saying. I'm just saying that if anyone maybe challenge them, maybe they'll be like, okay, well, but we're yet to see. We still have this whole week to see if anything changes. But of course, congratulations again to Tara Proyecto X for getting that chicken dinner on the board. Good job, people. Page 2 making it onto page 1. Way to go.
Yeah, there you go. But can I drop a pantun here? Because it's in Malay.
There we
I
go.
don't want to drop pantun for viewers. 2-3 kucing berlari, semua berlari mencari ikan. Asyik BM feed yang dicari. Janganlah yang English disalahkan. Please go and find. I do drop the hint for you guys to find how to find the English and Malay fit. Just type in PMPLMY and stop blaming us. We're trying to do our best here, guys. We're having a blast here. We're having fun. Hope you guys have fun too at home, because you have to stay at home, not going out. It's raining outside for my place. But yup, it's COVID-19. Make sure you're aware that you are wearing a mask and always sanitize your hand. Make sure you take care of your hygiene and not going out after 7, because that's where the curfew for Malaysian right now. And back about the game, yep, we have to wait and see if they can make it for Impunity. Apparently they are staying in the first page 2 games in a row. If they maintain it, I think they can squeeze themselves at top 16 in the very last minute.
Yeah, maybe because they got a chicken dinner on week 2, which gives them significant amount of points to actually climb up onto the top 16. So if they continue to be consistent throughout this week, and I'm not only saying throughout this day, they need to make it throughout the
this week. Because
yes,
that's it. They only have 1 week left. Like it or not, you only have less than a week. I say 5 more days to go, including today will be 6 days, but I don't think there's much games anymore. We have 4 more games left just for wrapping up today. But in case you guys don't know, tomorrow game will be a little bit early. It will be at 12 noon. Okay, make sure you guys jump in 12 noon. So 12 noon will be starting off 4 p.m. We have a shift of time because of the curfew and awareness of COVID, making sure you guys don't go anywhere. So be sure to stay at 12 noon and stay tuned with PMPL for tomorrow.
Right, so a little bit of change of time there. So make sure you have your meals earlier, because by 12 noon, you want to be right in front of your screens to actually not miss any action. Of course, again, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in. We do appreciate your comments as well. Do keep them coming in the comment section. We are keeping an eye on that. So, well, you never know if we may read them or we may bring up some special requests. Just like I still hang on to for Alicia Jane Masni for wanting to see my hair, which has nothing much. So let's still hang on to that. Let's hang on to that because we have this whole week.
Maybe the final day of the week, he will let us a little bit of sneak peek that what's under his hat, because I'm wearing a hat too. So yeah, I can't show you guys, but we do really want to see what Cloud's hair looks like. But yep, there you go. We're gonna have to wait and see for the next game who will get themselves one more chicken dinner. Will it be double chicken dinner in a day? Any last word, Cloud?
Well, page 2 people, you're doing good. Come on, keep it consistent. Keep it consistent.
He's just obsessed with page 2 people, especially Impunity. I do want to see H2O to jump and Traitor as well. But we're gonna have to wait and see for the next game. See you guys in a couple more minutes break. See you after the break.
Halo, saya Naoki dari tim Geek Fam.
Hello, nama saya Parang daripada tim Yoodo Gang.
Saya Boyka daripada Bigetron Arau.
大家好，我是 Team NoRecoil 的 Stone
Hello, I'm Kuza from VIP Squad.
Saya Han X daripada tim Bosskurr.
Ya, saya Emi Muhammad.
Hi guys, I'm Chuchu Gaming.
Hello guys, saya Secret Go.
Hi, saya J Hunter.
Hey guys, I hope you guys are enjoying the PMPL. My name's Contra and I am the caster as well as the operations manager for Resurgence. So as y'all know that there is a virus spreading around which is the COVID-19. So here are some tips to stay safe during this critical moments.
So langkah yang pertama, korang kena basuh tangan selama 20 saat menggunakan air dan sabun.
Langkah kedua adalah menggunakan hand sanitizer bila anda tidak dapat membasuh tangan.
若没能洗手，可以使用含有酒精成分的消毒剂来洗手。
Nombor 3, elakkan memegang mata, hidung dan mulut korang ketika tangan korang kotor.
Jika batuk dan bersin, tutup mulut dan hidung menggunakan tisu.
Pakai mask jika anda pergi keluar ataupun anda pergi ke tempat yang ramai orang. Jika anda tidak pakai, sememangnya sangat-sangat berbahaya.
Avoid crowded areas and taking public transportation.
Okey, tips dia adalah korang kena minum air, kerap minum air dan makan vitamin dan bersenam setiap hari untuk menguatkan stamina badan.
Jikalau anda pada batuk ataupun bersin, jangan lupa untuk tutup bahagian hidung dan mulut anda supaya orang lain tidak mendapatkan virus tersebut.
Jika anda mengalami demam atau apa-apa kesakitan atau apa-apa jenis kelemahan, pastikan anda berjumpa dengan doktor dengan segera ataupun pakar perubatan. Bermula dengan saya dan juga korang, kita perlu bekerjasama untuk mengelakkan dan menghapuskan virus corona ini ataupun dikenali sebagai COVID-19.
Hey, sup players? I'm here with Bapak Esports. Hey, come on, give me more energy, Bapak Esports. Hey everybody, I'm bringing you Impunity Esports. Yay! I have here with me today FB Unbeatable. Yeah! All right, so with me right now I've got Team H2O. Yeah! So you guys have seen level 1 helmet, you've seen level 2, level 3, but this is a level 4 helmet because not only gives you protection, it gives you nuggets. Do you like nuggets? Yes. I want more. Do you like nuggets? Yeah. Okay, so we're going to be playing a game called Point Point Eat. 1, 2, 3. Unbeatable! Let's go. What? Oh my god, so smooth. He was like, come on guys, learn. Okay, you can help them. Teach them how to do this. Use your friend, use him. Use him. Oh nice, we got 2, nice. Eat the nugget, finish it. Help him. Come on, you can get more than 20 points. No, no kissing, oh my god. I don't want to be there, no. No kissing, huh? Okay. Okay, go still in. Come on, help him out. Stop eating, help him out. I'm too full, I'm not eating. Come on, guys. You have 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Come on. Lower. Boing, boing. Boing, boing. Boing, boing. Boing, boing. Boing, boing. Come on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Come on. Get the nuggets, man. Boing. Hey, oh, teamwork. Okay. No hands. No hands. No hands. No hands, yeah. What are you trying to even do? Oh my god, okay, I like that. I like this. Yeah, lead it on. No, don't look. You try to eat your own nugget. Hey, 1 minute, guys. Hurry up. Chapat, chapat. Come on. Guys, the game is boing, boing. I want to see more boing, boing. What are you doing? Don't go down, man. What are you doing? Your hand at the back. Hands at the back. Hands at the back. Boing, boing. I want to see boing, boing. Oh, nice. All right, eat the nugget. Eat the nugget. No, eat it. You have to eat the nugget. Eat the nugget. Boing, boing. Yes. Boing, boing. Boing, boing. He's trying to reach for something. He can't get it. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right. Boing boing, guys. Remember, boing boing, boing boing. That's the key. Boing boing. How are you gonna eat that nugget like that? You gotta boing it. Boing the nugget in. Okay, teamwork. I want more teamwork. Guys, help each other out. Use his face. Use his face. Yeah, that's good. Yes. Nice. Eat it. Nice. One nugget down. Teamwork. Come on, one more. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. Hand behind your back. Hand behind your back. All right. Come on, guys. 20 seconds. Let's go. Come on, come on. Lean it onto the head. Yes. Nice. One more nugget. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Boing, guys. Boing, boing, guys. I want to see more boing, boing. Yes. Come on. No, don't aim for the eyes, man. It should be your mouth. Gonna eat with your mouth. Come on. Dude, more movements. Yeah, I want you, the boing, boing. I want to see the boing, boing. Okay. Use each other. Use each other. Okay. Use each other. Use each other's bodies. Yeah. Yeah. Stop looking at the nugget. Go for the nugget. What are you doing? He's like thinking. Should I? What? Come on, guys, use each other, use each other. You can lean onto him and have the nugget. You can lean the nugget. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, that's what I like. More teamwork. Come on. Come on, go for it. Oh, what are you doing? Okay, go. Get closer, closer, closer. Yes, don't eat his nugget. Eat your own nugget. I don't know which one is your nugget, but just get your own nugget. Come on. Come on, dude. Go. Eat both if you can. At least you get 1 point. Nice. Sit down, sit back down. Okay, that's your own nugget. Now help him eat his nugget. You help. 3, 2, 1. Stop. I think we got to censor the kissing part, right? You guys went so close, man. If I didn't stop you guys with a kiss, we have to censor that part. And oh my God, give him a round of applause. Come on. How was that? That was like 1 second. Go. What? We're gonna count this as well because you did have a little tiny head around the nugget, so we'll count that for you. What are you doing, man?
We gotta eat one.
Yeah, but what if, okay, at least they had one. What do you have to say for yourself?
I'm better supporting.
Just supporting. Okay, so he's supporting, he's carrying the team. We got 2 nuggets, that gives you guys 20 points, but we got a bonus round. We're gonna be playing a different game. This one is called handball, so let's go over there right now. Let's go. Okay. Oh, what? Whoa! Okay, that was just beginner's block. Oh, what? Dude! What happened? Suddenly you're better? Okay, oh, oh my God. Dude, no, don't, oh my, this guy's good. One in the basket, one to the front. Switch up, go. You have like 10 seconds. Go. Come on, you can do this. 2, 1. All right, come on, more energy, guys. Throw it in. What are you doing? Come on. What are you doing? All right, using your hand. Fine, do it. If you can get it inside. Come on, boy. Use the other side of your pan, bro. Come on. Give me one, please. Just one ball inside. Switch it up. Take the pan. What? Oh, hey. What's that? Okay, stop. Let's go. Come on, more. Come on, you can do more. You can do better than that. You can help him out. Massage him or something, I don't know. Massage, yes. Massage him or something, I don't know. Help him out. Give him the ball. Come on, teamwork. Yes. Grab his hands, help him out. Oh, yes. Come on, give me more. Come on, give me more. More balls. Throw more balls. More balls. Throw more balls. Come on. No, you're going too high, man. 2, 1. Let's go. Oh, what? Okay, nope. Come on. All right, 2 balls at the same time. Just do what are you doing here? Are you coaching? Or what are you doing? I want more motivation, energy. Come on, that's it. That's your motivation. Come on, you can do it. Just give me one. More balls. Switch the pan. Switch. Do something, guys. You're running out of time. What was that? Why are you hitting his head? Don't miss. Come on. Give me one. Just give me one. One, guys. One. Just one. One. A bit lower. Oh, nice. Let's go. Come on. One more. More balls. Throw all the balls. Okay. Give me more. 2, 1. One ball, man. What is this? Why you throw like this? Come on, man. Why you guys throw one only? 1, 2, and 3. That's 30 points that you guys have. 20 points from boing boing and 30 points from handball. That's 50 points. I don't even know how many of them was. Only one ball inside. This is a cheating ball. You got one ball, that gives you another 10 points. All right, you guys have 1 and 2 balls. That gives you 20 more points. So you have 10 points from boing boing each, 20 points from handball, 30 points in total. Is that okay for you guys, huh? Yeah? Teammate Shuo? All right, round of applause yourself.
Hello, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and we're back to PUBG Mobile Professionally 2020 with me, Chuchu, and Circloud, which is brought to you by Tencent Gates, PUBG Corporation, and also Esport and Quantum Studios. You guys are watching live on Facebook Gaming.
Yes, you are watching live on Facebook Gaming, ladies and gentlemen. So now we are back to another match, the third official match today, and the next match will definitely be in the coldest map, which is Vikendi. And this map, I always say, is the sweetest map because it reminds me of candy. Vikendi, get it? No, okay,
It
no.
reminds me of a very cold heart that's always been yours.
Okay, no, just don't do that. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, do leave your comments in the comment section because we are keeping an eye on it. And no, Chuchu's cat is not Sir Cloud. Yeah, like
Do you want to be my cat? I don't mind.
No, wait, what? You want me to be your cat? What?
I don't mind having you as a cat. No.
Wait, what? Okay, all I do is eat and sleep in the most luxurious way possible, just like you can see Dobu there behind.
Yeah, but at the same time, everybody wants to see what's underneath that cap of Sir Cloud because I'm one of them. So we've got to have to wait and see. Are you exposing it now or not?
No, I'm not gonna expose myself on camera. That doesn't sound right. But this is Kiki, by the way. This is another one. This is the oldest cat that I have. Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna have to wait and see that. But back to the game. Just now, we're looking at a really aggressive team coming up from the dead just now. So many teams are waking up from the slumber. They're trying to fight themselves at the last week or the final week of the MPL here. And we're both having our Cats sleeping now at the back. Well, hope you guys have fun and enjoy the game. And we're gonna hop into the third game of the day. We still have 4 matches left, including next one will be 4 matches left. And it's the final week. Like we said, will they have something else coming up from their sleeves here for most of the teams? Because apparently some teams are not being themselves quite, I say.
Yeah, some teams. I think although we've seen better from Team Secret, to be honest, getting those placement points and those kills in, but they haven't really been doing as what we have seen in week 1, week 2. Of course, are they doing bad? Not really as well. If you give their kind of positioning and kill and points to any of the other page 2 teams, they'll chop off your hand for it. They'll be like, yeah, I'll take your hand for it, definitely. That's for sure. But are they doing as many fans would expect them to do? Because fans, of course, have high expectations for your team. You want your team to do the best possible. And of course, look at the overall standings. The top 2 right now is between Team Secret and Bapak. So they definitely want to try and overtake each other as much as possible to eye that number 1 spot. So, yep. I'm sure all the fans are continuing to root for their favorite teams in the comment section. So hopefully Team Secret can be just like how we've seen them in week 1.
That's quite true. We're gonna have to wait and see will they can perform, because sometimes the thing about Team Secret is that they like to push everything, whatever they have in the very last minute. So you cannot expect them to be like constantly doing what they are doing right now, because they always surprises us in the very last minute where we don't expect them to be. But then they kind of secure. Can we say that the first page or the top 5 teams now are kind of secured to be where they are right now, even though they flunked the games after this? Do you think they still can make it for the grand finals?
Yeah, I think at least the top 5, they're definitely secured now to go towards the grand finals. It's just a matter of who will clinch that top spot. Other than that, I think maybe that's why they can take a little bit of risk to try something else as well.
That's quite true. But yep. In case you guys still trying to find PMP, you can just Google it, PMPLMY. But we're gonna jump into the third game today, Vikendi. Here we go, in a very small map, one of the smallest, but not the smallest just yet. 6 by 6 kilometers, a very cool map. Very wide with areas, Voki, Tar, X-Links, Dingoz, Sun. We have Net Brotherhood with Apple. All the featured players here having themselves quite a number of damage and kill volume.
Yes, Voki here with 13,000. That's quite a big number. But then again, what's also really precious is the 7 chicken dinners from Net Brotherhood. Actually, they've been ranking up the chicken dinners quite a lot here. And now looking onto the flag path, looks like it's moving from the west side towards the east side onto Kantra. So where will the circle be? This will be really, really interesting. Are we going to see a smack in the middle circle? Maybe in the other part, but check this out. Decent number of water here. I like that. But I don't expect the final circle to be in a watery area. It would likely be in a land area. And now we do see here Axis, MPX together with BTR. They are in the same compound. Looks like some early shots are being fired here, but no one's taking any damage for now.
Yeah, but a little bit early for engagement. I think this is around Dobermeso based on the current terrain we're looking at. But Bigetron is really good when it comes to close range compound. But sometimes they're having a bit problem when it comes to early game, because we do know when it comes with early games engagement, some teams are not doing quite well. And Bigetron will be one of them if they don't have themselves equipment they really need. One of it will be the most vital one. It will be a weapon. If you don't have a weapon, you don't want to engage way too early head on. But Bigetron, they already have a G26C in their hands with a quite decent amount of gears. They're all level 2. I say they are ready to go to take up the engagement.
Yep, they are ready to go here, but looks like Axis, they are respecting the territories of both teams. And now on the other side as well, FV Unbeatable and also Divinity, looks like they are in the same compound again. They seem to meet up really, really often in these few matches here. And we do see here that one of the team members of Divinity looks like he's low, but maybe they don't have enough resources to replenish this. Trixie looks like he managed to get a heal up there. Juggernaut, Trixie in one house, while Kid is on the other side for FV. So looks like the team of Divinity, they have sent one out to continue to loot while the rest of them keep an eye on the side of FV. They are being pinned down right now. Trixie taking his spot on top of the roof while Barman is on the other side. Barman could possibly see Trixie there if he gets the right angle on, while Trixie does not know that Barman is on his left side. So anything could happen at this point.
There's a really cute charm he's having on his back there. I can't just focus away from that. But H2O on the other hand, taking up a WoW to WoW Esport Pendek, trying to get Kaya. At the same time, they have to just make sure Kagura back on his feet there. Kagura will actually be safe, but Kaya on the other hand is not looking so great. Pendek trying to finish it off with an AKM. And that's beautiful. Great sound. That's just really beautiful. And YKV managed to get 7 up. Last take of HP to be clipped there. YKV got return back damage from the side. And they're coming up from behind for the review there. And now Kagura and the rest of H2 are really in a predicament. No turning point at this point. And H2O will be the first one to be wiped in case the one sole survivor still coming in for more odds. If he's coming in, he will be making sure that the team will place themselves at 16th placement.
Oh, Arts will need to leave this out, but then again, try to get the run.
Oh,
Make a run.
no.
Oh, high onto Arts. Kaya will be finished off, but oh, high. Just finishing off Arts, and H2O becomes the first team to go out without any kills at all. This is heartbreaking.
That is just really unfortunate if you ask me. They try to find themselves their gears and loot and even a weapon, but can see Arts just now just running without anything in his hands or even his back there. It was really unfortunate for the team to be wiped out first without any kills at all. And we're talking about H2O. H2O is one of the teams that's really need to do their best this week, but Resurgence going aggressive just now, getting themselves a Jaeger on Impunity side around Dino Park, just on the outskirts of it. And now Small Boy advancing without hesitation at all. The moment they knock one down, they're going to finish it off. But Resurgence will keep making sure the kill is secured for the team. There you go. The first team to be eliminated is none other than H2O just.
Yes, H2O again being one of the early teams to be eliminated from this matchup. So it's not looking good for them. Definitely, they need to do a big comeback here in the following matches. But talking about Resurgence, looks like they have taken over this location. But look at this. Trixie with the shots go out on the side of FV. FV will need to make a run for it. Divinity, they have secured this compound for themselves. At the same time, they have spread out quite well. So they have got decent amount of loot. Oh, Trixie with that high for him, but only a little bit of damage. They're probably about 1%. But the rest of the team members, they are looting happily behind, while Trixie kept FV at a bay and forced FV to make that rotation.
Yeah, FV, they really need to hold their composition and hold their ground because they are doing great today. But well, on the other hand, managed to take one down for Team NoRecoil. I like that banner. Together we play, second anniversary for PUBG Mobile. Yay! I really like that banner. It looks very vibrant. But back to the game. Wow, Esport with a microwave Uzi. That's a super fast spray and a really solid one to get one kill there. Do it. Have to bow down while the rest of Team NoRecoil just gonna abandon their captain and just find a new placing to make sure they got themselves a better position.
Well, looks like his captain can view from afar right now because, well, that's all he can do at this point. He can give those shout calls from afar. But looking at the circle, looks like it is still towards the southern side of the map. Winery. Abi could probably be the luck. Or Dino Park. You love a Dino Park.
And we love the maze. We love the maze, but I don't think it's going to be Dino Park. It's probably going to be on the outskirts of Abbey and Winery there. That's usually, or even Tova. We've seen these kind of circles before, but Dino Park is a really rare circle. Throughout the whole tournament, I've only seen it once in my life ever. But yep, we're back to the game. Dino Park occupied by BuBu himself and BuBu alone. But yep, there's the rest of the team just behind him there as well. Net on the other hand with Impunity really stuck between 3-4 teams. Everybody just going through Milner in the same direction there. This gonna be a huge fight coming up very soon. Probably like a World War III.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be definitely World War III here because they are gonna each other really soon. At the same time, Team Secret is nearby, but all the teams, they need to get themselves into the circle early because there's a lot of room there for them to go in. Only BTI sort of gatekeeping. Team NoRecoil just arrived in the circle earlier, as we saw, but looks like the rest of the teams still have a lot of room for them to get into the circle. Do they want to gatekeep at this point? Maybe not, because there's lots of teams in the middle of the circle. You may want to get closer to the middle so that rather than gatekeeping, you have an eye on the other teams who are actually inside and try to take that advantage. Maybe third party if that's possible, depending on the situation. Just like how we can see here, Impunity and also Net Brotherhood, they are just across each other. But good thing is that they do have their own compounds. Rectify being the only one from Impunity on the outer side, just being that scout so that he knows if Net makes a move for it. But then again, we are still 15 teams, so no teams are going to make this move for now. Everyone's going to play safe and just keep an eye on each other.
We do know how that ended up for Rectify the last game. Impunity didn't want to make the same mistake twice, which apparently, if I'm not mistaken, was Net Brotherhood wiped them out as well. Was it Dingoz? I think it was Dingoz. But back to the game, Net with an M416 attack. We do know how aggressive this guy can get for Net Brotherhood. Rectify is being the scout, but he's not budging whatsoever. I do hope they scattered a bit. We talk about this, Clyde, if you remember, talking about getting information for the team and then making sure that they have the upper hand when it comes to gaining information. But apparently Impunity is not moving again.
Yeah, Impunity is not moving, and Net as well. They are just keeping an eye. But let's look at this. Net, they sent one out to make a rotation. So depends. They can do anything right now. They can go for the flank. They can surround Impunity. So Impunity, if they are still right smack here in the middle of everyone, it may not look good for them in the longer run. Because like you said, Choo, that you don't send anyone out enough. Yes, you have Rectify out there, but then again, he's just static there. So it's probably not good enough. Just look at what Luxy is doing. He's just circling around just to be sure that, oh, okay, no one else is going to come and do a third party here. But look at this. Axis MPX is nearby, but looks like they are just going to be a passerby, not going to stop there. It is still early, so it's going to be really risky if you want to take those fights at this moment because it's still 15 teams.
Yeah, kind of remind me, did you autograph it? We're here to deliver it for, because that's how they're driving right now. Kind of remind me of everybody just getting their food delivered these days because you're not allowed to go out. Yep, there goes the days here with the grab food. Probably not this one. Probably should make a skin for grab food now. But back to not endorsed at all by Axis. Getting himself on Team Secret, challenging them on the lower ground. Appy with a G36C trying to get a glimpse on Matoy. They managed to clip a couple of bullets there, but they are not going to back off for Team Secret. Oman is already knocked down. Matoy, on the other hand, tried to replenish himself with the HP, but he got all level 3. Look at that. Checks with a tap. Oh, didn't manage to land anybody just yet. Matoy still trying to go for more. Appy will be the target. Oh.
God, Yuhai with the siege into, managed to get a knock on the Kuda, and now Yuhai trying to get one more. Oman is just outside, gets knocked onto Aishos, but again Yuhai will get the revenge onto Oman. Now there's only 2 more team members from Axis on the other side, Geek as well as Appy right here. Yuhai tries to find a good angle, may want to go for the save first before he continues on because his other teammates, Biu just keeping them locked down inside there. Biu tries to find the right angle. AP is still inside the house. Cheek tries to fend off together with Appy, but then again, it's not going to be easy for them because now they don't have the numbers. Biu with the painkiller goes out. Hopefully, they don't get third party at this moment. Cheek now tries to defend off this area. Cheek with the energy drink. He has his teammate down there. He needs to go and save his teammate. But Biu looks like he may want to go for it now, waiting for the Molotov to actually cool off. The fire goes on to Biu. First AK will be popped out by Biu.
Oh my goodness!
Where did that come from?
That came across outside of the hill just now. That was Matoy with the eye of a god there. He managed to just clip in a long shot outside of that window. How did he manage to get that one out? Holy shit, that was a miracle. Matoy is really unstoppable with the silencer as well. And now he's trying to get for more. Bigetron will be the next target. Try to hold Dino Park this time. Martoy is just at the flank. The rest of the team is really quite far ahead from him, and they are quite separated, but he will be sending off backup by iShots, who just arrived. Hydra trying to scatter away with Kevin on the other flank. Rocky Mato managed to get Hydra down, and now Hydra really needs help, but the rest of the team quite far apart.
Oh, and now Mato tries to find another angle. Hydra is dropped down, and now Bew coming to the rescue as well with the vehicle. But then Hydra is just behind the stone, does not need to finish it off there. And now Bigetron looks like they may leave this compound. Some of them are taking their vehicles, but at the same time, Zali is not in a good position. Hydra will be finished off by Ui with a pan there. And now Zali will retreat he will, because it is now 14 teams still. Hydra will be the first one from BTR to go out, and now they will reposition themselves in this compound, and at the same time they will need to replenish whatever they can find here. It's not a good start for Bigetron.
Yeah, but they are doing A-OK for now. I hope they are holding it on, but look at that circle. Will it be Dino Park? Because apparently we do know Mato when it comes to calling shots of the circle. He is always precise on point, but apparently Dino Park is quite in the center of it. But it will be a deceiving circle sometimes. Traitor, Divinity, Tara are quite out there on the edge of the circle, while Esports and Rose Esports Syndicates is there as well. Miramar is really not that empty, because we have Net Brotherhood and Dingoz Impunity occupying there as well. We do see a little bit of a team on the west side of the map. Is that Tara? I'm kind of questioning which team is that. Can't see it on, I can't really see it on the map just now. But yeah, we're going to have to wait and see for the next circle. Will it be a judgment day for Team Secret? They are happy about it if it's smack on the middle. But if it's not, it will be really deceiving. But still hogging over Dino Park, Abbey, and Winery. Resurgence are betting it on a little bit outskirts. But Dino Park is really centralizing on it right now. Will it be in the maze?
I'm a bit disappointed. I was hoping that somehow it goes to Milna, but well, it's a tall ask for.
No,
Yeah,
please,
but-
no.
Oh, but what's no is that Fateh here looks like he's taking a couple of shots there from high from the house, and now they do know that Tonewall Esports is in the compound. Now eyes onto Andy, so Andy has been knocked down by high, will be finished off. No chance for a revive there. Miss Rose Esports will need to make a move for it, try to get a good position, because now they're at the lower ground. Eyes on from high onto Omar. Omar now, being picked up by high will finish off Omar. Omar still survives with very little help left. High is now in trouble now, taking a lot of shots. But now after it come from the other side onto Omar. Drops the shot onto Omar beautifully. Jojo, the only one left behind that rock, will try to make a run for it with the vehicle. And now will he be able to before it blows up? Looks like he will still manage to get out. But oh, that blow up there managed to take down Jojo. Beautiful play indeed by Pende. And now they have sent back Miss Rose Esports to the lobby.
Alpha and Panda denying everybody who wants to go out, and that's really nice call coming up from the team. But M249, this airdrop, the third airdrop with a tactical stock at that military vest, and everything else is a level 3. Look at that. Who will get their hands on this? Because apparently Bapak is just around the corner. We have 3 teams already out, eliminated from the game there. MRE MPX, which is Axis MPX, and H2O. We won't be seeing them this round anymore. 13 teams left, 49 alive. Net Brotherhood, will they engage towards Dingoz, or will they camp this one out? Will it be Dino Park, or will it be Abbey and Winery? We have to wait and see, because apparently nobody is sure about the last circle. Lawyer with the G260 making sure that he is actively getting information from any side of the map here. Look at that, Simbi already tapping on WoW Esports. Pende and 7up being repunished again after one to get another. WoW Esports have been engaging with so many teams. Look at that Simbi clipping it a lot. My God, me, why did he trying to try and get himself cover? And now there's a long shot coming up from M416. Simbi tapping it. Very beautifully well done there. And that's a very long shot to a very high ground. But the blue is closing in. He don't want to stay there too long.
Yeah, better not stay there too long because he is all alone. But great play indeed by Sinbi with those shots coming in as well. Everything connects nicely. That definitely takes but then again, I do hope that his driving skill is better than his shots. But then again, now looks like Tomao Esports, they do have high here still, but they are outside of this circle. They can get into the circle, but then again, with those shots coming out from Sinbi, that's a warning shot from them. Do they just want to be in that circle just for the sake of being in that circle? Yeah, not really. And now the circle will close. Dino Park is still a possibility there.
Probably will. Dino Park is real hard to play with because there's so many silhouette of the dinosaurs that you have to figure yourself out. But Team Secret right smack in the middle of it. Tara will join in and disrespect Team Secret. I do see Tara's arm just now marching straight out. And now Divinity behind it. We have Team NoRecoil just scoping on Tara here, but they don't want to stay way too long because we do know they will tank the blue if they overstay themselves for the next 20 seconds.
Yeah, you don't want to overstay there. And now looking at Traitor Esports, they do have FV just across the FV. They do have some high ground head that they can play with. Traitor Esports, they have a compound to themselves as well. But looks like these teams are really starting to get closer to each other. Impunity is not too far away. So these three teams, they're actually quite close with each other, but everyone's still playing it safe. Yes, we are still the top 13. Bama now with the highest ground possible in this area tries to have eyes on the side of Traitor. Definitely knows that someone is in the building just below them. They are still within the circle, so it's still okay for them to hang on to this. And now moving over to Divinity and also Bigetron, the maze that you love so much. Divinity is inside there. Wow, are we going to see a final circle here?
Imagine if they got lost in there. I really want to see if they have to fight themselves in that maze. It will be interesting to watch. I really hope it will be. But now it's a long shot. But back to BB and the rest of the Team Secret. They kind of get the information on Team Bigetron as well as Divinity, but how he can get from the rest of the team. Because apparently, I think he only got the visualization on person, which is going to be Kevin, which is nearest to him. At the same time, Team NoRecoil marching up from the back and Tara Esports as well. How do Team Secret coping up with this fight, which is going to be a tremendous fight coming up very multiple angle, and Tara knocked down by Matoy again, but Ling didn't see that one coming. Surprise, motherfucker, coming up from behind. Matoy, they are playing tag here with the rest of Team Secret. Tara really confused which direction they should focus on.
Oh man, Matoy now is just not giving anything to any team. He just, even though he got the knockdown, he knows that, but then again, he still taps onto the side of Tara, finishing them off, and that circle is still a little bit outside of Dino Park, as we can see there, and a lot of teams will need to make their way into the circle, but really, Matoy kissed his own hand. Circle favors Team Secret. They are still in the circle, but Matoy still continuing that kill score for his team. Now moving over to Impunity and also FV, they are outside each other. Rectify still not really moving from that spot. He has been in the same spot for a really long time now. FV, they surely know that Impunity is across. Rectify, he is just there. Nothing moves.
I think for the past 21 minutes and 15 seconds, which is going to will be seconds, Rectify has been solidifying himself with the wall. He's the wall. I am the wall. But Rectify's still not gonna move. What was that kid? It showed a name, but Rectify's still not moving and heal himself back up. He is really one with the wall. I'm the big China wall here, but you cannot pass me. I don't think that's going to work for Rectify here. But the rest of the team really going to advance, and Bigetron on the other end trying to get into Divinity's compound of vicinity. There you go. The couple of shots been down on Kevin, but he cannot make sure that he camouflage himself in that bush. Zolly on the other end coming up to save the day, but two of them, they really need a smoke. Juggernaut is really low. One Crucifer is also on his knees. Tricks tossing that Molotov will burn every single person trying to save his teammates. The Resurgence getting on well on the other hand, and return back damage is Apec, and Apec managed to get Voki at the same time. Strikes with the micro Uzi. Come on, oh, damn it! didn't see that one coming. Surprise again. Tricks on the micro. Uzi making a lot of kills here. Making a lot of clutch coming up from Zali here. Can Zali making sure that he covered this angle because apparently we are looking at Divinity going all out this time.
Oh man, someone saved the forest from those fires there, ladies and gentlemen. And definitely Trixie being that important person to get those shots off, because that shots actually protect his team. And now Divinity, they still hang on to 4 team members complete, but they need to move into the circle where Bigetron is just right in front of them. At the same time, Team Secret, Matov, we have seen how those miracle shots that he pulled off throughout this matchup. And Yuhai with the long shots onto Crucifer. Crucifer is knocked down by Yuhai. Another player will take out a GG at the same time. Juggernaut and his teammates looks like they're being pinned down there by Yuhai at the same time. Sydney with a grenade by Sydney will finish up Biu. And now looks like they do get 1 point there, but Yuhai still has his eyes onto Divinity. Will make a move for it. Yuhai has now no Biu for his team. There's only 3 team members for Team Secret left.
But we talk about this. As long as Yuhai is alive, they can have a firing power quite a lot. That it is okay for now. But question is, I do see Matoi with just eye shot surviving. It's gonna be a-okay for them as well. They really need BB. I do see Team Secret as a team as a whole, not as a individual skills only. That's where they do best. Secret, but they lost some anything be a-okay because some teams only have 1 man only in their team. FV, for example, actually their Bapak kind of clamped out in between Net Brotherhood and also Team Secret here is charging in. And Bapak only have Tricks and Body right in the smack middle. At the same time, they're having another 2 people fighting against Net Brotherhood on that side. So Bapak, how do they overcome this? That is that visualization perfect, landing the straight shots on side of Bapak and another explosion as well as that. That was really hard to watch. Bapak, I didn't see so many teams coming at them at this time. And there's no one the other team can save them. Yuhai with only eye inside trying to spread it out. And now they're going to finish it.
Oh, Yuhai with that jump from the roof to roof, getting the angle onto Bapak. It was just an amazing play from Yuhai, I'd say. And now Matt Toy is taking a couple of hits there from Bapak. They try to get the revenge job, but Bapak is not in a good position as well because Net Brotherhood is just behind them. At the same time, Impunity and FV, they are still locked onto each other in that same compound that we have seen earlier, but the circle will definitely force these teams to move without a doubt. And now Yuhai is just replenishing himself in another compound. After all they've done, he deserves all that replenishing. Matt Toy now heals up, and we do see here, it looks like Bapak still hanging on to the position, and now Traitor Esports need to fend off Divinity Esports, who is coming in from one side. Juggernaut taking a couple of hits there. Ninja, being the ninja that he is behind the wall there. The Molotov will go out from Ninja. Olaf from the other side trying to make a flank onto Divinity Esports, but then again, it's not going to be easy because Divinity, they have the numbers. They have 4 there. If they see where Olaf is, they may be able to take him out. And now the Molotov will go off from Olaf as well onto the side of Divinity, keeping Divinity at bay. And now both teams, they're somewhat in the circle, but Trixie looks like he's been taking a couple of shots there. Still survive for now. Ninja in the house. Trixie looks like he's been taken out by Mato. Oh, that's a kill steal there by Mattoy. Oh, the Trixie, Mato taking out Trixie, definitely finishing it off. And now Nug is still hanging on to his team's position below that hill.
At the same time, Divinity is trying to revive Juggernaut. They managed to do so. Traitor still have 1 man on their knees, but they're not going to be benefiting this at all because neither of these teams will advance themselves in the same circle. But they overstaying themselves too much. Traitor managed to get Crucifer while Juggernaut managed to get Asa back. Asa managed to finish off Impact, and Crucifer will be finished off by Traitor Asa, and Traitor might just win this one. And for now, it's a small minor victory, but we still have 1 more person left on that side of that outskirts. It will be Dingoz Nuke playing himself, making sure he covered in the smoke. Nobody trying to find him. And Asa Olaf trying to advance now. Nick, will he be discovered? Surprise there, Olaf on the higher ground. They didn't see him just yet. Shred, Ninja, everybody surrounding. Matoy jumping into Team Secret again. Going for Team NoRecoil. See me just around the corner, just around the wall. They managed to engage and Matoy see it first. They engage first and now have to reload. Matoy being really paying the perseverance game there, patiently waiting for the engagement first. Lowy on the other end trying to reposition himself into the circle. Can he actually save the rest of the teammates there?
Oh man, the reaction time for Matoy, but now Matoy looks like he's been dropped down as well, and now iShots is the only one left for his team. Save out Matoy, the revive will go out now. Yuhai have been taken out from this game at the same time, and now just looking at the other teams as well, we are down to 7 teams here, ladies and gentlemen. 17 alive, and now all the teams are starting to converge with each other. 6 getting the kill off to high, and now Impunity finally they are getting shot on by Traitor. They have taken out one team member. Gouda Jelly is now being knocked down, maybe finished off by Traitor. Ninja finish off Gouda Jelly, and now for the side of 6, they do know that there is an opponent on their other side. They need to get in the circle at the same time, and all they need to do is now just camp it out, because they are in the circle. They can gatekeep this. At the same time, Luxy looks like he may go on to the side of Impunity just to get a couple of kills there. Kill steal maybe. We've seen a couple of kill steals on this game, and yes, Luxy gets a kill steal off onto Rectify, and now we are down to top 5 teams.
Samsy tossing the nade now, cooking it quite a lot. Jenny clipped a little bit, quarter of his HP gone. Sam is still patiently playing the tossing game here with Micro Uzi already on standby. We have Bapak at 6 already crawling, hoping to be revived. But Jenny, the moment he pop his head up, Samsy will finish it off. At the same time, they got 6 there, finished off by April, coming out from a different direction. And Team Secret is just around the corner. Traitor already put himself inside of a circle. We have 4 teams left. Great to find making it out. But Jenny, that was a nice tie, caught it up. Catching with the kills here, and now we're down to 3 teams only. Shred is down and knocked down. Asta and Ninja try their best. We're fighting 2v2, but Luxy just have to butt in. Net might just get this one out because they have the most firing power. Asta will be the victim, and now Mate got return back damage because April managed to cut the glimpse on him the moment he tried to finish off the rest of Traitor just now.
Yeah, the revive will go off to iShots, and now Net Brotherhood, they have the numbers here. April will try to find right angle onto Traitor. Traitor is on the side. Then Traitor, they have one knockdown as well. They need to revive it, but looks like the shots onto April, taking a couple of damages there from the side of Team Secret. And now Atai managed to knock down Matoy again. And now Samzy, they have eyes on Team Secret. Team Secret try to evade this. The smoke is the only thing that helps them. Atai taking a couple of damages there. Traitor on the other side, just sitting this off for now because Net Brotherhood is really busy with Team Secret. And now we do see a Ninja on the other side. And now Matoy looks like he's been knocked out again. This time sent back out to the lobby. And now iShots looks like he's been knocked out. So they're now down to top 2. It will be Traitor against Net Brotherhood. Who will get this chicken dinner? Net Brotherhood, they do have the numbers here. Ninja looks like he's been knocked down. Only a couple more, 2 more teammates from the side of Traitor there. Looks like Shred as well. He's low, and now Traitor looks like this will be the defining moment. Asa is the only one left. Winner, chicken dinner for Net Brotherhood.
Oh man, I see that one coming out very soon because we do know when it comes to long range combat and also the short range brother, when it comes to firepower, they are really at a big advantage just now because why? Well, it's 2v2 all the way for Team Secret. There's also Traitor being pinned down by Team Secret at the same time. And now Net Brother, that was a really solid win coming up from the side here. A really astonishing moment for Net Brother. Congratulations for them. Apparently got himself one more chicken dinner for today, because not one more chicken, one chicken dinner with a different team just now. We have first game for Resurgence, just a little bit recap for you guys. Resurgence got himself a first Miramar chicken dinner, and he went down to Erangel with Tara getting himself a second match chicken dinner of the day. Now it's down to Net Brotherhood, the sisters team. They are following on the footsteps here.
Yeah, and well, Traitor getting second spot. It was so close to getting their first chicken dinner. I was already like, oh, Traitor, you guys can do it. But then again, numbers from Net do matter. They have 4, and Traitor at that point of time, they have 3, with one of them being knocked down and low at the same time. Utilities not that much, it seems. So it was a little bit unfortunate for Traitor, but that was really close for them. If I remember correctly, I think this is the closer they've gotten to getting a chicken dinner. So hopefully we'll see the standings later, and maybe they, because of this, they may make themselves up to page 1. Let's have a look later. But then again, good play from Traitor, putting Impunity out during the Mexican standout. It was a really long Mexican standout. As Juju pointed out, it was probably like 20-21 minutes that they were locked down to each other with Rectify not moving or being one with the wall. Right? So
the thing is, he got bombarded, that he got naded, and he's not even trying to move. He's like, no, I'm safe here. I'm holding my ground. I'm just solidifying myself here. I'm just making sure nobody can make me this wall. I'm like, what? Why? Like, do you think it's a waste just now? The moment that they don't want to budge it, they can actually exit out from that situation, because apparently they do, and they can, but they just don't want to do so. Can it make a big difference if they just didn't stay at one specific position and just loot more and get more information and jump from one compound to another?
yeah, I do think so as well. I think it's better to it's either they move away from there or they make a rush for it. Like if it was BTR, they would like, okay, we're gonna fight with you guys because we're just so good at clearing out people in compound. But if you're not that confident in clearing out people, it's okay to just move away because there's a backdoor that they can use. That's one thing. No one else was on the back. They can make a run for it. And at the same time, Traitor, they probably won't take that fight. So as you can see, that's why the lockdown was just so long, because these teams are just on equal terms at this point. At equal terms in the meaning that they are pressured to get that positioning points, that kills, so they don't want to be eliminated early. So none of them will actually make that move first. So I agree with Chuchu that actually it would be better that just move on and find another compound, really.
Maybe they are implying that they have to lock down in their house and as well in the game, so they're not moving anymore. Oh well, we have to ask Rectify one day for what really happened. But that was the 10th game for today. Congratulations to the team just now, and it was a good chicken in by Net Brotherhood, which followed the footsteps of Tara. But we're gonna jump into the highlight in case you guys want to relive the moment.
Yes, and of course this is coming back to Team Secret, clearing off Axis MPX here. Good play from Team Secret in this game, I'd say. They played really, really well. And I say that this is high ground wins, clearly. High with Tonewall Esports. Just look at this. They have all eyes on Miss Rose Esports. High played really, really well. The long shots, the explosion, everything. He comes out. Ape just comes in and finishes off the Omar, and there's only Jojo left, where everyone just make a rush onto him. Jojo, and just look at this. Just wait for this moment, ladies and gentlemen. Wait for this. And it's going to be Hari Raya early, and boom, there you go. Hari Raya came early because of the fireworks out, thanks to the exploding vehicle.
So it's now Raya in the game. Wow. Okay, back to the game. Tricks with the micro Uzi. This was a really, really good calling point of the shots there. Kevin have no clue at Tricks already engaging towards this angle. They have not all the angles are covered here. Team B was taking the moment of the opportunity to finish off Team Secret, who got cornered by quite a lot of teams, if you ask me. They only have Yuhai and Matsu in the last two people left for Team Secret here. Bapak is really in a really hard place to play with, because why they really stuck between two teams. Net Brother and Team Secret planting themselves either side, and Traitor will be ignored at first and now be taken up challenge by Net, which have the most power, firing power rate and manpower. But we jump into the standings right now.
Wow, and look at this. Team Secret fans will be really happy. They come up to first place with 52 points. Resurgence 49 points. Net Brotherhood 46 points. Bigetron Arrow 39 points. Tonewall Esports with 36 points. Bapak Esports 33 points. Tara Proyecto X 31 points. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Traitor Esports moving on to page 1 with 24 points. Amazing play. Proud of you guys.
Yeah, we're looking at Traitor cleaning up the ladder here, but they have to be persistent for the whole week, because if not, they won't get themselves at this top 16 slot there. We do know Traitor Esports are actually on at the bottom 24. I do want to see the overall standings, which we're going to see after 3 days. Maybe by tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, we're going to see the overall standings. But back to the standings for match 3 here. Page 3, Impunity SG with 22 points, 11 kills. FV Unbeatable 21 points with 5 kills. Mystery of Syndicate at 2 kills, 20 points. 12th placement Team NoRecoil with 19 points and 9 kills.
Yeah, and well, looks like Dingoz MZ 13 points, Axis MPX 9 points, Team H2 8 points, and Divinity Esports 5 points. I'm so sorry. I just had to look at Team H2 and Divinity Esports that they are still right smack at the bottom of the charts. I think these two teams, they need to find ways of not being eliminated early on, because Team H2, if I'm not mistaken, for the past, okay, only one game that they've got a good standing, but other than that, they've been eliminated fairly early. And now, check this out, the overall match stats for game number 3. Mat Toy, 11 kills, Yuhai, 10 kills, amazing. And as well as Volky with 9 kills, XMZ with 8 kills, as well as Iron Pro same with 8 kills as well.
Well, there's a lot of catching up, but right now Matoy is squeezing himself on the top of the list here with Boy as well. They haven't landed themselves any chicken dinner yet. We're waiting and have to wait and see. Can they actually finally land themselves a first chicken dinner for Team Secret? They have been persistently get themselves a top 5 all around, but can they actually land just one chicken dinner? But yep, there you go. That's the third game for today. We have one more game after this and 3 more actually in total. But I hope you guys have fun. Thank you, chat, for those who have been serving us, because helping them to find their way, who has been lost, who just been lost in the language barrier we have right now. I really thank you guys, because you have been very patient to put a service of how and find the direction. You guys are the ways and the GPS for those who are actually trying to find a BM feed. But I have to ask Cloud, is that your towel at the back?
Is that, oh, it's actually my...
Yeah, I don't want
it's not my towel. It's not my towel. My towel. It's a clean blanket. It's a clean
sure it's a blanket? Are
it's
you
a
sure
blanket. Yeah,
sure it's
a
clean?
yeah, I have to emphasize it's clean, and of course the word clean is really important during this moment because of our restriction order COVID. As well as everyone know, do keep clean, ladies and gentlemen. Keep your environment clean, keep your social distance from people, and stay at home, of course.
Yep, stay at home, boys, because we will be entertaining you with PMPL for more actions after this. This is brought to you by Tencent Games, PUBG Corporation, and Lightspeed and Quantum Studios. You guys are watching live on Facebook Gaming. There you go. So I hope you guys.
Merch, right?
Yeah, I just have to. There's so many, never mind. But yeah, this is Chuchen. That is Cloud, and we are actually live at our own house and own home. Hope you guys are watching it safely inside of your house. Stay safe. Don't go out at all. And you do know, don't go after this, because we still have 2 more games to go. And make sure you stay indoors, because at 7 p.m. or more is the curfew for Malaysia. Make sure you always sanitize your hand. And make sure you guys have your dinner, because we're gonna hop into this. Anything else for us, Cloud?
Page 2, you're doing the business. Traitor Esports, yeah.
Let's jump into the break right now. See you guys after this.
New kings winning this fight tonight with our name lit up in lights. We are the new kings. This is our time to shine. Set it off like dynamite.
Halo, saya Naoki dari tim Geek Fam.
Hello, nama saya Parang daripada tim Yoodo Gang.
Saya Bosskurr daripada Bigetron.
大家好，我是 Team NoRecoil 的 Stone。
Hello, I'm Kuza from VIP Squad.
Saya Han X daripada tim Bosskurr.
Ya, saya Amy Muhammad.
Hi guys, I'm Chuchu Gaming.
Hello guys, saya Secret Erangel.
Hai, saya J Hunter.
Hey guys, I hope you guys are enjoying the PMPL. My name's Contra, and I am the caster as well as the operations manager for Resurgence. So, as you all know, that there is a virus spreading around, which is the COVID-19. So, here are some tips to stay safe during this critical moments.
So langkah yang pertama, korang kena basuh tangan selama 20 saat menggunakan air dan sabun.
Langkah kedua adalah menggunakan hand sanitizer bila anda tidak dapat membasuh tangan.
若没能洗手，可以使用含有酒精成分的消毒剂来洗手。
Nombor 3, elakkan memegang mata, hidung dan mulut korang ketika tangan korang kotor.
Jika batuk dan bersin, tutup mulut dan hidung menggunakan tisu.
Pakai mask jika anda pergi keluar ataupun anda pergi ke tempat yang ramai orang. Jika anda tidak pakai, sememangnya sangat-sangat berbahaya.
Avoid crowded areas and taking public transportation.
Okey, tips dia adalah korang kena minum air, kerap minum air dan makan vitamin dan bersenam setiap hari untuk menguatkan stamina badan.
Jikalau anda berada batuk ataupun bersin, jangan lupa untuk tutup bahagian hidung dan mulut anda supaya orang lain tidak mendapatkan virus tersebut.
Jika anda mengalami demam atau apa-apa kesakitan atau apa-apa jenis kelemahan, pastikan anda berjumpa dengan doktor dengan segera ataupun pakar perubatan. Bermula dengan saya dan juga korang, kita perlu bekerjasama untuk mengelakkan dan menghapuskan virus corona ini ataupun dikenali sebagai COVID-19.
What Laos? Laos and LA is so different, my god. Staring at her and then like, let's go, let's go! No, I'm just saying. I think, wow, that is Bill. Guys, can you hear this? That is Bill. If you hire someone to be a maid, what would she be? I think a job scope for a maid is to do house chores, all those. Yeah. Well, it's additional for cleaning the house, to be cleaning your body.
Satu, you hide not dua. You hide meratakan kesemua.
Tunok. Where are you? You hide save me. One guy in front of you. In front of you. There.
Just stay on the mountain, Bill. Stay on the mountain.
Oh, he got killed. He chaos my kill.
Where? I don't even know where you knocked.
I marked already. They chaos me already. BTR did the kill.
What are the kills?
One.
Can't see. Can't see from here. Don't bang.
So freaking cool though. There is someone.
Hey, someone up there.
They're so low already.
Bapak maka kali ini tidak ada kemenangan di Vikendi untuk Bigetron walau mereka adalah
Right, kat kapal ni.
Stay smoke. You can see him. Shoot him. Not one.
Where?
RSG down there.
In the smoke, is it?
I shot him once also.
Oh, so far.
My mark gonna move ya.
Right there.
My mark is gonna move. Gonna move.
Yes, smoke down there.
Where did you know?
Jadi Ahmad akan biarkan sahaja.
On there.
No, not yet. Stay now. On the right, on the right.
Oh, dia betul saja. Video di tempat yang terbuka, tembakan lepaskan 11 100.
Ran back to the house.
He's injured.